We've already reviewed the latest phone from OnePlus, but if you're still on the fence and in need of a new phone, the following video may help. Available starting at $669, the OnePlus 7 Pro is the company's most expensive phone to date. But if we compare it to the competition, such as phones from Google, Samsung, and LG that can cost you hundreds of dollars more, you'll find that there are only a few differences. Differences that some people may or may not consider deal breakers, such as wireless charging and an official IP rating. I'm Tim for Droid Life, and here are 5 reasons the OnePlus 7 Pro is worth buying. OnePlus is utilizing a 6.67-inch Quad HD AMOLED panel on this device, with the 7 Pro being OnePlus's first use of a Quad HD display. The big selling point is the display's capable refresh rate of 90 Hz, which is a step up from the usual 60 Hz you'll find on most phones. With the upped refresh rate, you should easily spot an improved scrolling experience in apps like Instagram and Twitter, as well as better looking video playback. In the settings menu of the device, you can toggle this higher refresh rate on and off. Another aspect that I've been loving is a tweaked night mode that OnePlus is offering, which allows the display to get really low when in dark environments. For example, if you're laying in bed at night, you can enable the night mode, then also crank the color temperature of the display to its warmest setting, which I found to be very easy on the eyes. This can be set manually, or also set to turn on automatically at a certain time of day, or enabled from actual sunrise to sunset in your particular area. When companies set out to make affordable devices, you imagine the first place they go to is the spec sheet. This isn't how OnePlus operates though. The OnePlus 7 Pro is equipped with the highest tier specs available for a 2019 smartphone, including the latest Snapdragon 855 processor, up to 12 gigs of RAM, up to 256 gigs of internal UFS 3.0 storage, a very large 4000 mAh battery, Warp Charge 30 for insanely fast battery recharges, stereo speakers, in-display fingerprint reader, and a total of 4 onboard cameras, 3 rear-facing and 1 front-facing. Now, let's not forget this phone is missing a few things worth noting. The OnePlus 7 Pro doesn't have an official IP rating, wireless charging, or a headphone jack. I know some folks will say these things are deal breakers for them, but for me, they simply aren't, and they may not be for you either. Thanks to a combination of the latest Snapdragon processor, plenty of RAM, as well as a display capable of a 90 Hz refresh rate, performance on the OnePlus 7 Pro is smooth. Couple that smoothness with the type of software experience that I prefer, and this phone is easily one of my favorites. Like OnePlus has always done, they put an emphasis on customization, allowing users to choose between different themes and set their own custom icon packs. And speaking of software, OnePlus has shown to be taking software updates quite seriously, even letting device owners get in on the Android Q beta testing. You don't get that type of access on a Samsung device, so it's something to keep in mind if you like playing with the latest builds of Android from Google. As I mentioned earlier, there are a total of 4 cameras on the OnePlus 7 Pro, 3 on the back and 1 on the front. On the back there is a 48 megapixel standard lens with OIS and EIS, an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, plus an ultra-wide shooter with a 117 degree field of view. We have all of the details for the cameras in our full review on the site, but what you need to know is, these are some good cameras. Where it shines exceptionally is OnePlus's enhanced nightscape for shooting in darker environments, as well as with the telephoto lens. Thanks to the mechanized pop-up selfie camera, you also get a very cool phone unlocking experience. Simply swipe up from the lock screen, let the phone read your face for a second, and you're in. If you're a fan of larger devices, the OnePlus 7 Pro may be right up your alley. The hardware is gorgeous, with this blue backside really growing on me lately. A staple of OnePlus hardware has been included on the 7 Pro, which is the alert slider found on the side of the device. This isn't something that you'll find on other Android devices, but I sure do wish it was more widely adopted. With it, you can quickly set the phone to vibrate or silent without ever having to unlock the device. If any other OEMs may be watching this, please feel free to steal this. So there you go, 5 reasons you should check out the OnePlus 7 Pro. Need more? Check out our full review on droidlife.com, and if you're already a 7 Pro owner and have a reason we didn't mention, shoot it down in the comments below. Until then, we're Droid Life. Peace.